Okay, I'd like to open with a quote by W. Somerset Maugham, who said that the common idea that success spoils people by making them vain, egotistic, and self-complacent is erroneous. On the contrary, it makes them, for the most part, humble, tolerant, and kind. Just to elaborate on that a little bit, the idea of personal success isn't necessarily just helping the person who's succeeding. In my job every day, I use it as my personal success as a tool to enrich the lives of other people. I'll explain how the most recent steps in my career have developed my ethics and have allowed me to discover my inherent talents and gain new skills in order to help people to meet their desires and needs. And it gives me great pride in what I do. Just to tell you what I'm going to be talking about today. First point I'll be talking about is a job that really was a stepping stone for me, working for WG Grinders. It was a oven-baked sub store, and it was a minimum wage job. But I'll elaborate a little bit more on what that means. Verizon was another point that I'll cover, and that was the job after WG Grinders. And that really helped me to develop the trait that I'll be talking about, my personality and how I'm going to utilize that. Then my current job after Verizon, I'll expand on that a little bit and kind of tell you how it's allowed me to continue to grow and prosper that trait. So just first wanted to talk about WG Grinders. It's really a door that I opened for myself. I was at a point in my life where I didn't have a lot of focus on my ethics, my work ethic, and my motivational skills. They were really lacking, and the jobs I'd had previously were not up to par in my terms of how I was performing. So I had one goal working for Grinders, and that goal was to not fail and to succeed in what I do. It's really a good stepping stone, like I said, for understanding who I was and figuring out what my strong traits were. And it helped me orient my teamwork, and I did a lot of hard work. And even though there was a meager opportunity because it was a minimum wage job and didn't require a lot of involvement, I started to realize that working with the clients, the customers, and giving them their everyday basic need of needing to eat really made me happy, and in turn it made them happy, obviously, because they were being fed. So I just wanted to kind of carry that into my next point, which is working for Verizon. I took a lot of opportunity with working for Verizon. From the other job, I really was able to hone in on the fact that, and discover the fact that I really enjoy talking to people. And when you work for Verizon, everyone's familiar with Verizon Wireless. It's a massive communication company, and they focus on bringing people together and allowing them to communicate. And it really brought me a lot of joy to know that people were getting a lot of pleasure and happiness out of being able to communicate with their loved ones and their friends and family. To be able to do that. To be able to know that it brought joy to them made me very happy. And I started to realize that that was the most important thing. Beyond any of the jobs or anything like that, making other people happy made me happy. And in turn, vice versa. So just to elaborate on that, I went from that job. There was a lot of limits on there because there's only a residual return on how happy someone can get from a cell phone. Understanding that, I went ahead and moved on to another position in which I focused even more on what I realized was my strong suit. And that was Massage Envy. When I worked for, I continue to work for Massage Envy. Massage Envy is a company. Obviously, it's a company that specializes in giving massage, but it's a company that focuses on improving the quality of life for everyone. And I say that because it's very affordable for everyone. They're not focused on charging a premium to be able to get massage. Everyone should be able to get massage. And I'm really the device for that company. I'm the clinic administrator. I bring the customer in and I explain to them that I'm trying to make their lives better. And by doing so and getting the massage, I understand that there's a lot of benefit for them to be able to get massage. They're a lot healthier, and they're just the happiest I've seen a lot of people in their lives. It's really a 180, and to be able to see that in people really brings me, again, joy, because to know that their quality of life is now improved because of something that I've helped them to be able to do, again, brings me happiness. So just to, bring it all together, just wanted to talk about that they're all steps in one long process. Obviously I'm building a career, but the career I'm building is something that's making me happy, and at the same time I'm helping people while doing that. I covered grinders and how that was a starting point, really a starting point for me being able to realize and utilize my strong suits. And after that, obviously I went to Verizon, and I was able to develop those a little bit more because of the environment that it was. And when I finished with, or still continue with Massage Envy, it's just something that's exponentially growing, because every day you're changing someone's life. And just to know that makes me very happy. So the thesis I'd like to just go over again is that I explained how these recent steps in my career have developed my ethics and really allowed me to discover those inherent talents. And the new skills that I've developed now help me to take care of people's needs and desires. And that really makes me very proud of what I do. And to wrap things up, I'd like to say that even this speech I've given today has been affected by all the experiences that I just went over, and has hopefully given you a sense of joy, knowing that I'm proud to have given you a little insight about myself. So, again, thank you very much. I appreciate it.